And today, you'll certainly see before you one person in Nigel Farage, who will be a UKIP Member of Parliament by May the 8th. But we hope and believe that you'll be seeing two. And I think it's time that we heard from the other future UKIP MP, and that is Phillip Broughton, who is championing the cause of local people in Hartlepool and fighting for the local hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Phillip Broughton.
Thank you very much for that introduction, Jonathan, and welcome to everyone here this morning. Tony Blair's Labour Party started the privatisation of the NHS with the NHS Act of 2006, PFI and Foundation Hospitals. And now Cameron's Conservatives have carried on putting out services to private tender. We in UKIP totally reject NHS privatisation. We want the NHS in public hands and free at the point of use. We will argue for local hospital services, as I have done here in Hartlepool. It is a scandal that a town the size of Hartlepool doesn't have its own full hospital with the full services. I now call on Alan Foster and the Health Trust to stop burying their heads in the sand, scrap the Wynyard project and return to the people of Hartlepool a fully functioning hospital with all its services. Ian Wright, the Labour MP, has totally failed the people of Hartlepool by doing absolutely nothing to stop the hospital being systematically downgraded. Ian Wright, Tony Blair, John Reid all promised the people of Hartlepool that the Hartlepool Hospital was safe, and that has proved to be a lie. UKIP believes in a local NHS, not the failed regional model of the old three parties. We will fight to scrap hospital car parking charges. We will fight to end health tourism because we believe in a national health service, not an international health service. And let's have a look at Labour's record on the NHS. When Labour came to power in 1997, spending on NHS managers was less than £190 million. By 2010, this had increased by 450% to over £1 billion. Labour wasted £11 billion of taxpayers' money on their failed IT project, which was eventually scrapped by the NHS in 2013. Labour lumbered the NHS with vast PFI repayments, 50 billion worth of loans, which are costing the taxpayer 300 billion in repayments. Labour started the privatisation of the NHS. They brought in the NHS Act of 2006 that introduced competition into the NHS. They also brought in the Competition Act of 1998, the Enterprise Act 2002, and Public Sector Procurement Regulations in 2006. And let me say one last thing on Labour and the NHS. Labour aren't the party of the NHS. They don't care about the NHS. They want to use the NHS as a political weapon. Ed Miliband has been quoted as saying he wants to weaponise the NHS. Well, let me just say this. Our NHS isn't a weapon. It's one of our greatest institutions that looks after people when they're in their most need. And the Labour Party should be ashamed of using such appalling language when talking about our health service. There's one party that will fight to protect our national health service, and that is this party, UKIP. And the choice here in Hartlepool at the 2015 general election is between 5 more years of failure with Labour's Ian Wright or change with me, Phillip Broughton of UKIP. And let's be clear what we're fighting for in this campaign. We in UKIP are standing up for hard-working people, ignored and left behind by the Westminster elite. We are fighting for common-sense policies protecting our NHS, controlled immigration, tougher policies on law and order, giving planning power to people, a fair economy where there's no tax on the minimum wage and big businesses pay their fair share of tax. I say to people in Hartlepool, choose hope over fear. If you want change, come and back UKIP and back me at this election. We are fighting for a better Hartlepool, a stronger North East and a fairer Britain. Thank you.